Johnny.
4 weeks. 20 papers, that's $2 plus tip.
Gee, Johnny, I don't have a dime. Sorry.
Didn't ask for a dime. $2.
Well, it's funny. See, my mom had to leave early to take my brother to school and my dad to work because...
$2. Cash.
Hi to whoever's here. I think Skydrow's here. You might be the only one here. I decided to try to do this on YouTube, and maybe we can do this going forward. I don't know, but Instagram's been a complete and total mess. So I couldn't even post. The episode from last week that we did for Thursday Night Battles because the audio was missing. So every time I tried to post it, it just had no audio. So I kind of getting sick of Instagram's whatever. So figure we try it here and see how it goes. You know what I mean? So what's up? What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do maybe like an hour tonight and then call it and see how this goes. I'm not used to doing it this way. I feel like with this kind of thing, it's like there's more production involved, and plus people can't just see like, oh, Plastic Battles went live on Instagram. So I don't know how many people we're really gonna get in here. You know what I mean? So it might just be us few people. So we'll see how it goes. How's everybody doing? How's the Yojo June going? You get pre-orders in? I pre-ordered too much. I actually have like here, it'd be easier to share images too. So I didn't download the renders. I should have downloaded the render. I don't even know where to find the renders unless I go to like oh my God, I'm subscribe. No. Yeah, unless I go to like social media, I guess, maybe. Hey, Roper, what's up? Yeah, I figured I'd try this here and see how this goes. So let me yeah, actually let me go to where should I go? Let me see. Let me go to get the renders for the new stuff. So what are you guys up to? Got anything good going on? Roper's just posted another sick ass shot. So if you haven't seen it, go to Roper's room. Go to Roper's room. Check it out. All right. So what am I doing? I'm going here, and then I'm gonna do. Let's see. So let me go to now. Do a search. Who posted these? It would be GI Joe account, or I can never tell if they're doing it from the GI Joe account or if they're doing it from the Hasbro Pulse account or if they're doing it from both. Yeah, see, like this one has Deep Six on it, but it doesn't have the. I don't even know. Did they even post the renders, or is it BMAC? Maybe. Like normally it'd be Tony, but you know Tony left. So did he? No, he didn't post the renders. So maybe I got to go to like Full Forces. This is where it's just like, where do I find stuff when I want to see things? He'll have the renders, right? No. No, he doesn't even have the renders. Does anyone have the damn renders that were shown for a 0.3 seconds on the stream? Because they put them up and then they took them down like immediately. You're like, I didn't see it. I'll check. This is like the 5th account now. Check this one. Did they put the renders up? Oh, you know what? They probably put it in their stories. Man, what a pain in the butt. Oh, of course, dude. Nursing a pulled back muscle from sleeping on it last night. Yeah, I've done that way too many times. Yeah, they took the renders down so fast. I was wondering what the hell they were thinking. Yeah, I know. They're like, here's Dusty and Sandstorm. Okay, and here's the Avalanche guy or whatever. And then they're like, okay, enough said. Yeah, can you just hold it for a split second? I mean, obviously you can rewind it and watch it, but still. I picked up another green shirt. Found it at Walmart. That is about 45 minutes away. It is close to where I got my comics. I have never seen the green shirts, any of that wave in a store. But again, I've said it before. I don't really go to stores very often. But when I have, I was searching for the 250th Duke for a while. I never saw that wave at Walmart, So, but that's cool that you found it. Let me just search for G.I. Joe classified, and then it'll probably show up in the searches, and then I can. Okay, weird. It's not what I expected to show up. There's like old stuff showing up here that I know is super old, like a render for Snow Job, of course, but there's no renders for anything new. Oh my God, why is this such a pain in the butt? Who posts this shit? What are some accounts that post this stuff? I can't even think. Does Preternia have a? They do have an account. Oh my God! Still, oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, Preternia coming through. Of course, they're so small on this screen, but whatever. Whatever. They're not high res. Nobody knows where to find anything anymore. That's fine. I just want to take pictures and load them up so that we could talk about them. All right. 10 hours later, I got that. I've got the other stuff ready to rock, but I forgot about the damn renders. They only showed 2. There we go. All right. We'll show them. We'll talk about them. I went to Instagram like a sucker. The downside of not having Lenny here, let me put that up there. Amateur, goddamn amateur. The downside of not having Lenny and Tony in streams is that they typically talk through some points of the figures in their head space, and BMAC and Toy Galaxy are just kind of there, it seems like. Yeah, like BMAC obviously may have some insight into like the design process from things that Tony and Lenny had said to him, but the further, like for this stream, is probably the best you're going to get, unless he, I don't know, maybe he's friends with them, he talks to them all the time, maybe he'll hit them up, but yeah, it's not going to be fresh in his mind what, every stream that goes by, let's say stream 6 months from now, that Lenny and Tony worked on those figures, it's not going to be fresh in BMAC's mind unless they left really detailed notes about like what their sorry, my jaw's like locking up, what their thoughts were in designing the figures. I mean, Tony and Lenny would have worked on it months prior to that. They might not remember some details either. So yeah, and like I don't know what Dan seems, honestly, in the last stream I felt like Dan looked like he was really ill or something. He just didn't look good. He was really quiet. I'm like, I don't think he's feeling good or something. That was my take. Like, he looks like he's got the flu. That's what I thought. He just was kind of like, I really do miss the talking points on the design story. But I know, man, that was like, not only did they tell you about their thought process, they would allude to why something wasn't there, why something is there. They would know. Now, BMAC's good with like communication. He's been better in communication from a what do you call it? Marketing standpoint. You know what I mean? But yeah, the details and the enthusiasm that Tony and Lenny bring, and that like nerding out about decisions that they made. That's all. It's just kind of, that was the soul behind this live streams. That's what made you get pumped up. The first one wasn't too bad, but this one had like zero energy in it. I feel like, I know, Triple with Toys. I'm just getting so fed up with Instagram. Like last week, we did the recording, and it used to give me the option to upload the recording as soon as it ended. Now it only gave me an option the last few weeks to archive it. Then I would have to go to the archive and then share it to my feed or my reels or whatever the hell. But then I uploaded it last time, like 3 times last week, and it had no audio at all. So I just couldn't post it. So I'm just done with that. Like even with 0 name reveals, a couple renders, and a couple pre-orders, Lenny and Tony definitely could have made that stream in a minimum 30 minutes instead of barely 20. Yeah, I know they would have been talking and nerding out about things, Now I know why they didn't do the renders, because they only have X amount of renders left for, like, BMAC alluded to it. However, we still have the last 5-figure wave to get to for this year that might ship at the end of the year. Typically ships in January, though, of the next year. But it'll pre-order soon. And then, I mean, it could ship sooner. Who knows? And then there's the last 3-figure retro wave they haven't shown. So there's stuff. Lobo, sorry. Yeah, I'm just bailing on that, at least for now. I might go back. I don't know. So Lenny is the only person at Hasbro to care at all about G.I. Joe and what's going on. No, that's not true. There are people that care. The logic doesn't make sense. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? The logic of what? Something seemed off on that Sandstorm render. Hopefully it looks a lot better than that. I think it's just the back legs are crossing over the front legs. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. No, let's not do that one. Let me find the render one. Here we go. Okay. All right. So that's that one, of course. I'm only using one screen today, so this is like a little awkward, but that's fine. So yeah, I think what's weird is, to me, is like the front leg is right here, but then you're seeing part of the back leg here. So this looks really thick, like right here. You know what I mean? Like, I zoom in. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay. It's just a shitty quality image, so it's going to be pixelated. But you see how, like, part of the back leg is showing right there? And the front leg is really only this wide. Well, not even that wide. It's like this wide. So I think that's like making it look weird. And then you've got like part of the tail. The tail is showing back there. So we'll have to wait and see it in person. You know what I mean? So I think that's what's going on. No, it's more so that the design of the figures themselves and how the figure came to be from Lenny and BMAC. Yeah. Hasbro and G.I. Joe, not whoever is designing it, right? The interview with the comic guys today was very enlightening. Yeah, I didn't finish watching that, but I got to go back to it. Oh my God, I clicked on that and I should have. Hey, the Window Viper, what's up, dude? I think Sandstorm looks too cartoonish in the face. I'm hoping it looks better in hand. Yeah, we'll see. It is a render. Sometimes the renders aren't really true to what is designed. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, the inputs. This one looks pretty good. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The inputs that I saw looked different than this, but it was pre-sculpt. You know what I mean? And that loadout for his weapon is really played and tired. Yeah, agreed, Roper. I'm disappointed with that. Arctic Lifeline dock. Yes, that's exactly what that is. So this other one for the Arctic Rescue guy, I don't even know how to. I don't want to zoom in too far here, but this Arctic Rescue dude, if you put Doc's head on here, then you have that like modern era rescue Doc sort of. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'll get a few of these, not too many. People are saying like, "Oh my God, he's orange!" Like what that? But the rescue dudes are supposed to be visible. They're supposed to be high visible because they're rescuing people. You don't want rescue guys camouflaged into the snow. The figure looks great. The extra mask looks cool. Exactly, on Dusty. Sandstorm has Squidward legs going on. Well, Lobo, it's just you gotta take into account, like I was saying, the front legs and the back legs are both overlapped right here. So this is the front leg, and then you've got the back leg showing. So it just looks awkward because of that. You know what I mean? So it'll look better than that. No one's gonna like stand him that way. Well, terrible posers will. The coyote looks like you look like a Muppet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Skyler. I'm just kidding. We love Muppets here. In fact, I don't have my puppet. I should go get my puppet. Elmer. Hasbro needs to invest in some mics. Oh, speaking of mics, can you guys hear me? Because I forgot the mic is like off to the side. So I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Hasbro needs to invest in some mics for the Joe team so you can hear what. Yeah, agreed. It was really quiet. Hey, Joe's Oscar Mike. Why are we here? We are here because Instagram's pissing me off. And I tried to upload the stream last week and it had no audio in it. And it doesn't even let me do it after the stream. I have to get out of the stream, go to my archive, find it, tell it to, it's like a whole thing. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this. Oh my God. I'm just clicking without looking at the comments. And then I'm reading these terrible things. Someone said he looked like Ice Storm. I don't even know what that is. Ice Storm. Yo, Joe. Hey, JJo85. What's up, dude? All right, we got 13 people in here. All right, we got everybody from we got the normal crew. I was worried. I know, Skydor. No one I don't care. I don't care. Oh, weird. That like popped up twice. It's like extra underline on the likes. Yeah, I was worried we'd get nobody here because everyone's used to Instagram. So that's cool. We got everybody here. That's all I care about. I don't need the fucking likes. I don't need the fucking whatever. And I don't care. Oh, I'm just here to chat with you guys and rant about shit. Ice Storm, I met a modern G.I. Joe figure. Oh, okay. All right, got it. Okay, got it. Does he look like? Hey, triple. All right, so triple D's here, so we're good now. 3 people like Skydro, you, me, and Paul. I don't like anyone's videos. No, just kidding. I like other people's, but not mine. Yeah, so I like this little mountain patrol. It reminds me of Adventure People a little bit. This kind of line. Whoa, that's weird. What the hell? It's like got a mind of its own. This reminds me of Adventure People a little bit. So I'm really stoked about that. I'm really stoked. It kind of looks like an Adventure People. So I can just put a normal dude's head on here instead of the balaclava. Like just take another figure's head, like Doc or anyone else, and that'll be great. Well, yeah, Joe's Oscar Mike. Me too. I heard people complaining it should be Arctic, and I'm like, but he's a rescue guy. He's not trying to camouflage himself. You know. I have the bell turned. Oh God, Jesus Christ! Got it. You know what? How do I ban Skydro? Let's see. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in timeout. I don't know what that does. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? How do I undo it? Oh no, Skydro, I'm kidding. Oh Jesus. Hold on. How do I fix it? How do I undo? No, I didn't really want to do that. I was just kidding. Oh no. I thought it would be funny, and now I screwed it up. Hold on, let me try to fix it. There's got to be a way to fix it, right? What the? How do you do that? How do you do this? Oh my God! See, this is why I shouldn't mess around. This is why I shouldn't mess around and play around with jokes. Hold on. There's got to be a way to fix it. What? How can you not undo it? It just says timeout. It didn't say ban, but now I put them in timeout thinking it would just do something. Oh, that's why, because I keep bumping the keyboard. Like a timeout, I thought it would just like literally have a countdown on it or something to time them out. What? This is so stupid. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Can I do it over here? I'm sidetracking us because now I'm mad at myself because I was just kidding around. But now I don't know how to undo it. Anyone have done this ever before? He made his bed. No, I was just kidding. Yeah, the helmet's cool. No, don't say that. Don't say that. I was just playing around. Uh-oh. Is it him? Oh no. He's messaging me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I can move on, but I feel like an asshole. I was just kidding around, and now I messed it all up. I messed it all up. I didn't mean to. Okay, he's watching. It's fine. All right, it's supposed to be a timeout, so I would assume it would end at a certain point. But like, yeah. See, it says delete comment, put user in timeout with an hourglass, and then it says ban user and delete their comments. I didn't do that. I just did the timeout thing. So I don't know why it even. I don't know why it did the other thing. I thought it'd be funny. Like I thought it would do like a little timeout thing, but apparently no. Are you just using YouTube or Streamer? I'm using StreamYard. I'll move on. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. This is why I get spontaneous and like think like this will be hilarious, and it fucking fucks everything up. It's ridiculous. Too many people wearing clown shoes on these social media platforms. Wait, what did I miss? Uh-oh, hold on. I'm like rolling through comments. Yeah, you could post for Skydro, Joe's Oscar Mike. Red Snow Job. No, it's kind of like the Arctic Rescue Doc is what it's like. But it is technically a Red Snow Job, yeah, with orange. It's orange, by the way. It's like it's an orange. It's more orange than red. Oh, it is Wolf Spider's helmet. That's right, Roper. All right. So what are we doing? Okay. All right. So let's talk about. Let me get this off of here. I still can't believe I did that. That was so stupid. Yeah, I probably should know what the hell I'm doing here before I start clicking buttons. It's really, I wonder if I meant to select the one and it select the wrong one. Maybe. I don't know. All right, so let's talk about this guy. Skydro needs to be here for this because I'm sure he has feelings about this. This guy. Speaking of orange. I had it coming. No, he does like to mess around, but I mean that's what makes it fun. I was trying to play back, and then I ended up I hit the nuclear launch code instead of just the whatever. Timeout lasts 5 minutes. Oh, it says you may be able to hide and unhide the user. Weird. All right, thanks, dude. So it should be ending soon. Hold on. I have them on speed dial. I can't even type though. All right, I can't spell anything while I'm typing. Oh, he's back. He's back. Woo! All right. For that, I gotta find something for that. I gotta find something for that. What should we do? Do I have anything good for this? I have this.
Tied to that thing there, and Put on this thing here and put it
You know why? I should have saved that because that's for that's gonna come up. That's gonna come up again soon, so we'll see that again in a minute. He's back. Oh yeah. He's like Frankenstein. He's back, baby. I should have that in there. I like it, but I feel like it's a little too much orange. Rope in rope color would have been cooler. Rope in rope color? Rope in rope color? This guy goes back. Someone had to be the example. He has the power. I will wield the power with more responsibility next time. I didn't mean to behead my friend Skydro. It's the summer of Skydro. Not orange. Not orange? Oh, I got you. I got you. What you're saying. It should be rope, not. Well, you know what? Let's look, because in the package, there's a lot of orange going on here. So, what's interesting is, like, that's his loadout, and I will agree at $43 US, $42.99. Aside from the extra head sculpt, no, that's actually not true. I was gonna say it's pretty much Alpine's loadout, but Alpine didn't come with a backpack, strangely enough. So he does have what? Extra head sculpt and the backpack, and what? Like this flashlight or something is more than what Alpine had, but Alpine came out a couple years ago, right, or whatever. So of course, inflation and tariffs and everything, but still, it does seem a little steep. So only 3 more accessories than Alpine, but a price of a deluxe, right? And I know they definitely upcharge for head sculpts, but the bad boy. I really like this dude. He has the only pre-order I nabbed. I honestly love it. I like the orange rope. I think there's a lot of orange, but he's mostly like that navy kind of blue color up here, you could tell, and then black and the gray. And I do like the orange hits. So it does look like Tom Cruise, Skydro. It does. But I kind of like that. I need a Tom Cruise laugh. Dude, that's going to add to the media assets. Is him like when he laughs and he loses his shit and he's just like that Tom Cruise laugh. Holy shit. So I gotta add that. I'm gonna add that just to have it. Yeah. So anything a new mold other than the head? No, everything's reuse. Everything's reuse here. Is the secondary new? No, the secondary isn't new, is it? Oh no, there's the you can't see it here, but there's the detachable chalk bag on the back of his belt. What Jajo 85? What's the reuse of the secondary here? But is the chalk bag on the back a reuse? We can look at more pictures in a minute. Maybe it's a Pulse exclusive, not making his money. That's true. That is true. The run on this guy is lower. I know that for a fact. It not super low, but it's lower. It's everything that came with Alpine and Outback with a figure. I think it's wild. The rope might be considered as an accessory. Oh, it is Skydro. It 1,000% is to the bean counters. Anything like that secondary is probably considered like anything that's not literally attached to the figure. Get the Ben Stiller interviewed stunt double. Yes, Joe's Oscar Mike. That's actually what I was thinking of. The Ben Stiller stunt double one might make for a good Night Force kit bash. I was thinking the same thing, Defender. Like this could be like a Night Force guy. I mean, you remember the Night Force vehicles all had that fluorescent orange on them. I kind of wish they had kept that for the Tiger Ram, personally. I know they were trying to classify it up, but I kind of like the fluorescent orange. Yeah, the web gear is Alpines. Okay, all right, it is. Thank you for confirming, fellas. fellas, everyone's are chiming in. They would have had retooled removable chalk bag though. Yes, so that might be new, right? But I mean, come on. Outback body and loadout, Alpine's web gear, climbing hooks, and grappling hook. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I mean, I haven't put a lot of thought in it. No way this thing will be $15 more. I could see it being a little more, but yeah, I mean, it's hard to track. It's really friggin' hard to track now. With like prices are all over the place. Like the HAL's bigger than the MMS, but it has less pieces, and Hawk came with more accessories than Grand Slam did, but that was $10 more. Like it's so hard to keep track of what the hell's going on. But I'll tell you this: the photos for this are phenomenal. He got a lot of photos. But do you notice something with the photos? Who's noticed the fact that he has that M whatever carbine rifle from Recondo and others, but it isn't part of his loadout? So guess what got costed out on top of the price? It was already $43, and the bean counters costed the rifle out. Like, you seriously couldn't even throw in a retooled rifle? Like, or not even retooled, reused, I mean? Like, what the F? Plus the extra head from mainframe, this guy comes with more than the legacy figure. Plus the extra head from mainframe. What do you mean extra head from mainframe? What? It's not mainframe's head. Is that what you mean? Oh, we are talking pennies. Literally pennies. Pennies. But those bean counters, man, they ruin everything. I mean, it's a reused rifle. It looks good on them. It looks good with them. You couldn't fucking throw that in a package? Seriously? These photos are great. This is like story they got. Look at this. Look, just this Dio, whatever this rock wall is. Like this, again, this is where these Dio shots like really sell the figure. Because like, you know, I was like, yeah, it's cool. Action Man's cool. I'll pick them up. And then I saw the photos and I'm like, well, I have to get them. Look at these photos. The bean counters have really been costing out way too much shit lately. It's a shitty, gummy, retooled rifle. Come on. Dude, wait till something comes out. You know what? Something's coming out next month, and we'll talk about costing then. Let's talk about costing then. Remind me sometime in July when we get new pre-orders in July, something substantial, and I'll tell you about something that was costed out. That headset. Oh, the headset combo. Oh, I see what you're saying. But it's not his head. But yeah, the top of it is. The face is retooled. But I got you. Mm-hmm. I got you. Hey, he's got a scar on his cheek, so you know, pennies, man. Gotta get the deco for the scar. I mean, he looks really good. I ordered 6 of them. I ordered 6. So I figured this is great custom fodder. For like for example, it put different heads on the body, and you've got like a Action Man Strike Force or something. I don't know. So right, yeah. So they maybe retooled his face. Right. That sounds right. Mm-hmm. At least they did that. Hey, at least they did that. They could have easily, and who knows, maybe they will, and hopefully they won't, just be like, fuck it, we'll just reuse the same people's faces on different characters, like they did in 82, 83 with, you know, the original OG-13, where they were reusing head sculpts because they wanted to save money on the sculpts. They sculpted a short fuse head and a different breaker head, which didn't have a beard, but they didn't actually use those. They were going to use them in 83 and decided not to when they were going to Swivel Arm. Yeah, I know. The price is a little out there, but I bought them anyway. Which one's missing the steel core helmet? This would be fun with not steel core. They could have come up with like a helmet that was like something else. I don't know. The hat's cool. The hat's fine. I mean, this looks great. I do like the amount of orange personally. I like the rope being orange, the carabiners. Like, I think that does it from, like, he's got the little scar, of course. I'm fine with the Outback rifle and backpack, but they could have done something new in there. Action Man steel core helmet? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. There's so many photos. Like, this is fun. This is a cool setup here. There's a couple different versions of that. So obviously they were having fun putting these shots together. Because there's similar ones where they kind of, this is kind of fun. Wee, 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 woo. You can see the chalk bag here. These are great shots. These are the best shots I've seen in a while from the team, personally. Like, in my opinion, this one's great too with the framing in the like kind of cavern. How he's framed. So yeah, he looks great. Would have probably been better at $34.99. I would at $34.99 makes sense. It's more than a regular figure because there's a decent amount of gear, and maybe there's some. I don't know. They own Action Man. I don't know if there's a license to pay. Maybe it's the branding. They had to pay. They had to pay somebody to pull the logo out of the archive. I don't know. The tampos. I don't know. But yeah. So if they had to mark it up, $34.99 made sense. $42.99. That's just like pushing it. So it's the name. Yeah. It probably has to do something with that. But man, come on. But, this is the world we live in right now. Everything's expensive. Honestly, I saw a box of Fruit Loops at the store that was $12, 11 and change for a box of Fruit Loops. And it's skinnier, right? The shrinkflation where it's more expensive but the box gets thinner. Carlos, we're talking about Action Man. We talked about the renders. We're talking about price. Oh, which is why, by the way, I started the stream the way I did because I don't really have an opening for this. I didn't make one. But since we're talking about price.
Johnny.
4 weeks. 20 papers, that's $2 plus tip.
Gee, Johnny, I don't have a dime. Sorry.
Didn't ask for a dime. $2.
Well, it's funny. See, my mom had to leave early to take my brother to school and my dad to work because...
$2. Cash.
God, I love that movie. I love that movie so much. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. The Tom Cruise license. Wouldn't it be funny if it came out like he's playing Action Man in a movie and they kept it under wraps and it is a Tom Cruise likeness and then it was why it was $42.99? Yeah, he's young in that. I don't know how old he was, Joe's Oscar Mike, but yeah, he wasn't. I think he was probably 17, 18 maybe. Got to hit that. Oh, you're going to get timed out again. $2. Goes through the car wash and gets wiped off the top of the car. $2. No, I can't swim. I know that whole movie, like back and forth. All right. Right. So that's Action Man. I'm going to now. Let's switch. What do we want to talk about? Let's talk about. Oh, I can't do it. Oh my God. It's minimized. I have to unminimize it. That's dumb. That's dumb. All right. Share screen. Speaking of $85, let's talk about this dude. Ricky. Gee, Ricky, I'm really sorry your mom blew up. Yeah. So this thing is pretty impressive. Now, I heard a couple people complain that do I have my hail close by? I do. Can I reach it? No. But you guys can picture the original Hal in your mind. The cannons, if you want to call them that, were a little snubbier, right? So the body of the Hal actually extended further out, and the cannon tips were smaller. I always thought that looked a little goofy, personally. I actually like the thinner, longer barrels better. So that's just me. But I heard a couple people complaining about that. But I think it looks really good, and the photography is, of course, really good. Similar ones, good explosion in the background there. You know, we love those.
Explosions!
Yeah, we love those. Oh, French toast, French fries, Christmas, Christmas. All hail the Hal. That's right. Giant laser, everyone suddenly hates because it's a Skydro. That can I pin a comment? Oh, I can star it. I'm starring it. I starred the comment. I don't know what the hell that does. It shows up under another tab. Does that mean I can just get to it faster? Maybe. So you got timed out, but now you got starred. So I just erased we canceled it out. But yeah, that is exactly right. People are like, oh, I don't like lasers. It's literally a mother effing laser, you friggin' idiots. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm expecting a hell that cost as much as the vamp. It is huge. I kind honestly, I kind of got a sneak peek of it a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, that thing is enormous. Some of it is because the cannons are so long on the front, but I was a little worried it would cost. I knew it was going to be more than $74.99, but I was a little worried too. I'm like, this might be like $100. So I was pleasantly surprised that it was 85. Honestly, I'd rather it be cheaper, but you know, those days are long gone. That thing looks fucking great. It's massive. I love it. I think it's great. I like the tires on there. You know what? I'm surprised. Oh, oops. I'm surprised I haven't heard complaints about the tires not being the Vamp tires, but there's a really simple solution, or not solution, explanation for that. The Vamp Mark II and the HAL are obviously timed at the same time. They're both up for pre-order at the same time. The production runs are probably right at the same time at the factory. The wheels and the tires for the Vamp are in use being run for the Vamp Mark II with the brown centers. So they're not available. The tooling is being used for the Vamp Mark II. It's not available for this. The timing's off. So they had to go with the Ostriker tooling. So makes sense to me. But the little knobs for the Ostriker tires and the Vamp tires are the same. So if you really wanted to put Vamp tires on this, you could, if you had an extra set. It looked like the barrel was sagging on the one they had in studio. I commented that it probably was a prototype. Yeah, I think I saw the comment, but I thought he was talking about the laser, the blast effect. Was he talking about the barrel? I always found it funny that G.I. Joe had red lasers and Cobra had blue. Yeah, I thought that was interesting too. And I personally would have rather this had red lasers, but I honestly, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. What is G.I. Joe protecting in the desert? The Defiant Space Shuttle Complex. If you had read the Marvel Comics, Skydro, you would know that the Defiant Space Shuttle Complex was in the Utah desert under the ground, and that the tracks led to seemingly nowhere, but it was because it was housed underground in a giant elevator. So maybe you should read the comics, Skydro, instead of watching the Sunbow cartoon, because that's just for kids. No, I'm just kidding. You know I'm kidding. All right. So let's get back to the hell. So good. Now, I did see Skydro's comment. This reminded me. that Skydro was, and it's funny because Skydro said exactly what I was thinking when I saw this and saw the hollow piece right here. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like the Transformers. Oh, they hinted at, yeah, so you could just swap all the blast effects are pretty much interchangeable. So if you want the red ones for Joe, you could just use those on the Joe one. I did get you. I know it's hollow on that back piece, but so far, everything I've seen on this, it's the only piece that's hollow. It's not as if the whole thing's hollow all the way around. So it's okay. It's fine. But I get you. I thought of the Transformers too when I saw this. And then you said it. No, no, stop. He's fine. Yeah, he was talking about the barrel. The post I saw had a red square drawn around the barrel. Oh. Well, maybe he's used to things looking limp. I don't know. They're protecting my $10 a gallon oil. Give them hell, boys. Yeah, they are. They're protecting the island of Karg or whatever the hell it is. I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed that seat. Yeah, I noticed it. I was looking right at it and I saw your comment, but I'm like, it's all right. It's just a seat. Like if other parts of this were super hollow, like for example, let's look at some more photos. If here's a good one. If this, like, there was no radiator detail right here, or there was like big hollow gaps, maybe even here, I would be like, oh man, what the hell? But it looks fantastic. I mean, I honestly think this thing looks freaking great. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes with the barrels, the perspective can be a little weird, you know. But I don't know. Like even here, the perspective is a little weird, but you don't know what kind of lens he's using. And if he's using a wide angle lens, you're going to have a little distortion. So as things get further from the camera, there's a little bit of a warp. And we don't know what camera they were doing the video on either. So I'll have to wait and see it in person, honestly. Toy Hacks can do a filler piece. They are releasing a bunch of Joe stuff. Yeah, I am so freaking stoked for Toy Hacks to be doing 6-inch scale vehicle stickers, because I've been buying their stickers forever for the O-rings vehicles. Like try to see if I have any close by, but I've done lots. Do I have any close by? Probably not. But yeah, their stickers are top-notch stickers, so I am going to be spending a lot of money with them. So exciting stuff. Yeah. So I should get a few Toy Hacks for the Hiss. I think their stickers are fantastic. Yeah, I recommend them. I cannot recommend them enough. Now, they're not super pricey. I mean, they do run a lot, like they run the stickers, but they do such a good job, and they're all pre-cut. You don't have to use an X-Acto knife to cut them, at least on the ones for the O-ring vehicles. But they do ship from Canada, and it does take a little while, but the shipping isn't bad, and they ship in an envelope with cardboard in it to protect them. So I've ordered from them since I lived in Columbus, and that was over 8 years ago. So I've probably placed 20 orders with them over the years. I'm going to say 15 to 20 sounds about right. And I love this. I haven't used half the stickers yet. I have them in a bin where I'm like, one day I'll clean a vehicle, get it all clean, and then use the stickers on it. But I have used on a few, and they look phenomenal. Oh, I used it on the I'm not gonna be able to get to it. My no camo slugger, the mail away slugger, and they look great. The stuff for Lifeline looks cool. Yeah, dude, oh my god, I should have put those in here. I guess I could track them down now. I was gonna get a Televiper just to test, but thanks for the bit of confidence, dude. They're great. They're great. Love them. Absolutely love them. And the stickers I've got from them too, like, I don't know, I can't explain it. There's texture to the graphic, like matte, ridgy texture to the graphic that, I don't know, it's just premium quality stickers, man. So yeah, this looks great. I love it, except for the seat. but you could put something in there showing it up to the tow hitch, but that vamp is brown and the hell is green. You can't tow a brown vehicle, can't grow a green vehicle. Sorry, I just had to talk. Look, the cannons look fine here. I don't know what that guy was talking about. Maybe he was looking in his pants, like I said. Toy Hacks is going to change the game with 3D printers. Dude. Toy Hacks definitely changing the game. Oh, dude, I love all of these like Gridiron, all these companies making accessories and stuff, stickers, accessories, everything else, because it just helps me build out stuff. I need to get my own 3D printer. I know if you guys haven't, you guys all follow Joe's Oscar Mike, but anyone watching this on replay, follow Joe's Oscar Mike, or anyone here in the chat. If there's chat replay, I don't even know how that works. But he's on Instagram because he's 3D printing some massive stuff. Grand Slam wanted to get the high ground here, apparently. My only gripe is with Grand Slam, and first of all, usually on Grand Slam around the vest, there's a silver detail that isn't here, which is it's not a huge deal. But because that's a big honking secondary, you're not going to be able to app crunch him at all. And I kind of wish they had done the low light thing with him and just sculpted the pads onto the torso so that he could and put the ab crunch in there, because guess what? It's a checker pattern. It's already a grid pattern. You can put the ab crunch right inside that grid, aligned with the grid of the pad. And then you could reuse that tooling for Flash, for Cobra de Akko, for a Silver Pads Grand Slam, for a UK version of Flash, and but I don't know. That's my gripe there. He's not going to be able to bend at all. So, but that's it. That's my only real gripe. I love it. Looks great. I love how this looks here with two of these, like in a defensive position. Looks pretty cool. All right. What am I missing here with some comments? Toy, make a sticker set for 1/12th MCCC. Oh my God. I don't know, but I have the 1/18 scale MCCC sticker set, and they have like foil stickers in that and everything. Oh, it's really good. I keep thinking about your Cobra Copper with those Hiss tank stripes. Yeah. Bombardier. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it. They could have just reused the tooling, but that's whatever. Whatevs. I'm not the guy designing it. Who knows why? It could have been a reason. All right, so that is the hell that, of course, we've all seen. You've all seen, but all right. So let me share one more. Let's get to the best thing, in my opinion. Oh God, of course. If it's minimized in my dock, I can't share the screen. I have to unminimize it. Then I can share the screen. This freaking thing, it's just a vamp with a missile rack on the back, but goddamn, does it look good. I have one gripe about this. Hey, Yanes, what's up, man? Hal, open the door. This thing looks fantastic. I love the yellow lights on it, the light rack. I like the back. There's a back window cover on it. Yeah, top rail lights look improved. Yeah, they're different. Yep, than the Stinger had. Of course, the Vamp didn't have anything. Sorry, Dave, I can't do that. Yeah, this looks really good. I think the Snowcat missile rack looks good on it. I believe it's downsized from. I heard it's the same mold, same. What do you call it? Sculpt, but it was downsized for this. But looks really good. Yeah, like that back window covering is a good, nice touch. Yeah, I like the black gas cans. I like the black hood on it. it's keeping with the classified vibe. I haven't like the Dragonfly's got the black center plastic, and you know, yeah, don't sleep on this one. This one is sick. BMAC teased the hell of Energon classified figures on Skybound interview tonight. Oh, he did. He did tease them. Okay. They won't happen this year, but they'll happen. How about that? Feel like I won't need Gridiron to beef this up. Yeah, Roper. I was thinking the same thing. Like it's got doors, it's got the roof. It's a different rooftop thing. I just noticed that the Stinger doors. I honestly passed on this. I just noticed it had the Stinger doors. Yeah, it does, but it's also got a different top piece. You could see that there's a cutout, like in the old school. There's like a hole at the top, and then it's got that back piece there. The hell needs a bumper sticker that reads "Sorry, David." Oh, I got you. Yeah, that would have been funny if they put that on there. So this looks great. Clutch looks good. They did update his or what do you want to call it? Deco. I believe they updated Deco. I think it's the same sculpt. I just think they have a thicker Deco, like his eyebrows. My only gripe is the helmet should be tan. I don't like the brown helmet. I want it to be tan. But I wish they didn't put those louvers over the Stinger Mark II colors. I want to see my figures inside through the windows. Got it. Well, I have seen someone at least once or twice cut those louvers out. So you could cut the louvers out carefully, and then there you go. You know what I mean? So I would say just take a box cutter or a X-Acto and cut the louvers out. But yeah, I get you. I'm following you on that. But yeah, I think Clutch looks great. I just wish the helmet was tan. I just think it's too heavy on the brown here. But I'm gonna paint it. I might leave parts of it dark, like the parts of it dark brown, and then paint some of it tan, so I have a little two-tone thing going on there. I wonder if the 60th anniversary Action Soldier helmet would look better on Clutch. Yes, that's a good call. I could just use that. That's a really good call. It's two-tone tan and brown. Yeah, agreed. All right, maybe I don't have to paint it. Maybe I'll just use one of them. Looks really good. Standard stuff. Tampos look good. I do like the M2 and that. They have the Scorpion on the one side. They have the G.I. Joe logo on the other. I did notice sometimes when they do the G.I. Joe logo, it's a little wonky, but that's on every vehicle. But the Stinger, or what do you call it? Stinger, Stinger Scorpion. Hold on, let me get to it here. You can kind of see it here. It's a little more detailed. It looks like it's got some green blood on it. You can kind of see the green blood. Rub the blood. What's that from? Rub the blood. So it looks pretty cool. It's got the winch going.
Tie it to that thing there, and then pull down this thing here, and then pull it back up.
Gotta have the winch. Nice to see it in action. I don't know where the log came from. I saw somebody else comment on that. Like, where did a tree come from in the desert? I think the rims were originally silver white, just nitpicking. No, that was my other nitpick. Yeah, my other nitpick was, I do kind of like the white. Now, it wasn't always like that. The other one, it's a lighter tan. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it out of here. can I reach it? Is the question. If I can reach this, I'll show it. All right. So there is this mail away stinger. Hold on, let me Vamp Mark II, sorry, not stinger. There's this one that I have no stickers on, but it was all tan, just a lighter tan. So you can see the difference, you know. So there was one that had the same color rims as the body. So it's not unprecedented to do that, just a different brown. Also, it was different. This one used the regular first Vamp mold. See that? Whereas the this one's got the shovel mold on there, and it's got the little spot for the doesn't have the little machine gun on the hood, and it's got the little spot for the little package, whatever the hell that is. I think it was a mistake not making this a fan channel exclusive and keeping the Vamp sculpt evergreen. Yeah, I think it was just because it might have been because they overproduced the Stinger and they were a little gun shy about it, but that's just me speculating. Still have Tiger Force Vamp and Dreadnought Vamp and Arctic Vamp. Yes. Yeah. I would hope they would do either the Tiger Sting or the Dreadnought Ground Assault next. But they're gonna we'll get those later because BMAX said they're gonna rerun the green Vamp, so they'll use the tooling for that first, and then they can get to the other stuff. Not having those lights on the grill centered looks weird. I don't know. Hold on. We'll let's go back. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yep, I get it. Is there a Dreadnought Hiss on the horizon, maybe? Oh, man, I don't know. That's, like, kind of unprecedented. Maybe a septic tank? They didn't think I was going to like this more than the original Vamp. I pre-ordered 2 because I absolutely love it. Yeah, Yanes, I think I do personally love this more. Now, I might paint one of them, the rims up, kind of that off-white color, like Chris was saying. But I love this thing. I think I like it more than the original. Nitpicking for the sake is my favorite pastime. Oh, we all do it, man. There's nitpick. Nitpicking's fine. It's when somebody like goes ape shit about something that I'm like, all right, calm down. Don't know about any Dreadnought Kiss, but Triple T has been heavily rumored and even leaked by Disma. I don't know. Not gonna say anything. Not gonna confirm nor deny. Do you think the Vamp Mark II will be produced in the same numbers as the Stinger? No. Or will they? They're going to dial it back. It is not going to be the same as the Stinger. His 2 would be freaking awesome. Man, you know Gridiron props are already cooking. Oh, yeah. Now here's the thing, J.J. Marvel World. This is already like, I forgot who said it, but I don't know what I need to do to this. There's already a ton of shit on it, but I'm sure Gridiron will come up with something cool that you'll want to add. All right, let's look at some more photos. How many we got left? A couple. There's Clutch getting the gas can to light someone on fire in the desert and bury their body. And yeah, it looks good, man. He said that they said the windshield is more tinted. It is. Look at how tinted that is. Look how dark that is. That's pretty cool. You know, and then you got the interior looks great. I love this kind of like grid thing going on here with the green. You know, so that looks really good. And there's the box. There's a bunch of scorpions. Clutch isn't scared about the scorpions. Oh, there's a tree. There's a tree in the background. That's the tree that he pulled down. Having Dusty version 2 to go along with the Vamp. Yes. He's gonna look great in that, honestly. He's in wide open desert. Couldn't he just go around the tree? That's true. That's very true. Carlos. Also, desert scorpions. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's desert scorpions. Yeah. Yep. G has definitely pushing their desert inventory. Yes, they've been doing more. I feel like there's probably gonna be more, a little bit anyway. Vamp 2 running over some scorpions. Yes. Oh my god, there's so much there could be done with the scorpions in this. Good Air needs to start pumping out an upgrade kit for the new Cobra Rat. All right. Can I put you in timeout? I'm gonna put you in timeout. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute too, because I gotta take a walk. I've been doing 20,000 steps a day for 5 days straight, and I'm like 7,000 away today. So I gotta hit the bricks. I only got about an hour and 15 minutes left. Have you talked about Dusty yet? Yes, I did. The Coyote is a new mold. Hold on. What's new? Well, you know what? No, I can't show it. But I was gonna say I could show it, but I can't show it. But I can. Let me just look real quick. Hold on one sec. All right, let me just look. Gotta find it in this folder somewhere. Oh, is that it? No, that was Deep Six. Where the hell is it? Where are you, you bastard? Oh, there he is. Okay. The head, body, and tail are new. The legs and feet are existing. So there you go. Maybe a desert. Oh yeah. Well, they just did the green one, but yeah, now that they've run that, they might run it again in the desert. Why not just keep running the shit out of it? I wouldn't doubt we might get a desert ram cycle or something. Is it driver seat two-tone? It is. It is two-tone. They painted it. So that's a nice little touch, I noticed. I don't have the other images here, the on white images other than the packaging. You can't really see it there. No, you can't see it in these, but you can see it on the on white, just the PNGs, that it is two-tone. So the middle's brown and the rest of it's a dark gray. But yeah, it's right here. It's brown. In fact, I think it even goes higher. This one only shows it here, but I believe the head pad has brown on it too. I could be wrong. You have to check that. But yeah, it's two-tone. Desert Snake Eyes, yep. He'll look good in this. A Desert Ram, yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Extreme Condition 7-pack had Desert Tan Cobra Troopers. Classified could do a Desert Cobra Trooper. Yeah, I know. They should. I got a custom from JMK Custom Works that I shot with Desert Commando Snake Eyes and Dusty in that one shot. But yeah, I would love like some Cobra Troopers and a Cobra Officer with red masks in desert gear. I just canceled one of my vamps. I'm gonna have to reorder it again. I really am loving this thing. I love it. I'm not gonna say how many I ordered. I ordered a lot. But I'm I want to weather the shit out of some of these, and then I want to paint one of them. I want to paint the rims, the lighter color, the off white. This one looks like it has a dark black centerpiece in the. It does. It's black right here, but it's not that on the toy, which I kind of like. Actually, that kind of looks weird. So, yeah. So that's that. That is that. Those are the images for the renders. Next week we will be getting probably like if you follow the pattern, the renders they show are the pre-orders for the next week. So I would expect those two renders to be pre-orders next week. It could be wrong, but that's if you're following the pattern, that would make sense. Fun School Police Vamp would be hilarious. The Fun School what was it? The red and white one, the racing one would be cool. I honestly, Robert Yanes, I want a Desert Fox at some point, and then we'll get Skidmark, Treadmark. They call them Treadmark, like the UK one. You know, put the yellow helmet on him like it was in the original art. Hey, Ryan Clark, what's up, dude? Yeah, the Coyote looks good. You know, people are saying he looks a little cartoony, but I'm gonna hold until I actually see the actual toy, because you know it is a render, and sometimes they don't look exactly like the render. You know, once it goes through production. So, and I was saying here, one thing that throws this image off is the staggered legs. So the front on view is really obscuring. It's a real shitty quality image, um, but you know, the front on view, you've got part of the tail showing over here, and then you've got the back legs showing off to the side. So the feet look huge. You know, it looks like he's big floppy feet and big thick legs, but it's because you're seeing part of the front leg and part of the back leg. So it's hard to tell. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I think it's gonna look good. Like I said, it's got new head, new body, new tail. The legs and feet are reused from timber. Steamroller would be sick. Yeah, they could do a steamroller. They don't need MCC for that. Just Steam. He could come with a vehicle, or he could just come standalone. You know what I want? I want a Super Trooper. I want a vac metal super. You can do vac metal on that because the vest piece is its own piece. You don't need to paint on it. You don't need to paint over it. Vac metal. The helmet, again, one piece. Vac metal it. The gun, vac metal it. They don't do vac metal on like Destro because they have to paint the eyes on, and they have to paint some of the other detail, and you can't paint on the vac metal. And you can't paint vac metal on something either. It has to be the whole thing. You got, wait, hold on, I didn't read that. Got the Desert Fox on my cake when I turned 5. Dude, do you have photos of that? That'd be awesome. Probably revealing Tomb Raider this month, right? Maybe, well, they could tease it this month, but it is it's not the SDCC exclusive. It's the NYCC exclusive. And I'm not sure when NYCC is. Is it at the end of the year? I can't remember when that is. They could, though, since they did tease it already, they could show it and just say, hey, this will be our exclusive at, 3 months from now or whenever it is. So they did tease it, so they probably will show something. Flash was all but guaranteed, but yeah, I mean, he's coming in. I'm not going to beat around the bush. The last retro wave is going to have Flash in it. So everyone, I think the cat's out of the bag. There's no hiding it anymore. I'm going to buy 2 version 2 Dusties and rename them Krusty and Musty. Then I can have Dusty, Krusty, and Musty. Sure, Carla. Let's do it. Do what you got to do. Okay, got to wrap up in a minute. Oh, yeah, Super Trooper. I make it a mail order. That would be so much fun. I don't know how they coordinate that since they literally have 3 people left in marketing at Hasbro. So I don't know. Photos exist of Flash, are you saying? Candles. Oh, of the birthday cake. You got to share that one of these times, man. Candles were the Joes too. I remember Joe candles. I had those on a cake. Boy, I would love to see if those were the same ones. But I would love to see that Desert Fox one. Vac metal for Destro that would fit over a generic head so that the eyes can be seen. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know about the wall thickness on that or the material, because vac metal has to be printed on a hard plastic. It can't be on a soft plastic or it will chip off. Bet this YouTube show was easier for sharing Thursday Night Battles. Maybe you should move here. I think I'm going to do it just because Instagram's been such a pain in the butt. So I might just keep it here. Definitely dope. Definitely dope. Oh, damn it. All right, I'm going to cut it soon because I got an hour to walk to get to my 20,000 steps for today. OG Shooter has been teased so much, I think she'll be part of the retro wave. I think so. She might be. The other 2 retro figures for the last 3 this year, I honestly have no clue what they are. All I know is Flash is coming. So, And everyone said it. Everyone knows now. It's not like I'm revealing it. Everyone knows. So, yeah, and I've said for a while they should do a retro shooter just for the hell of it. Yeah, damn it, Skydro. Don't forget. Oh, you got me, Tripping with Toys. All right. On that note, I'm calling it a night. This is what Skydro does. Every time Skydro posts that stuff, and I say, Skydro, don't post it. Stop doing that.
Yes. Yes. And I do it again, I tell you. I do it again in an instant.
Kind of dresses like Skydro too. Okay, that's it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll probably see you back here next week. Yo, Joe. Hold on. Before I go, put a couple comments up. Boom. Yo, Joe. Cobra. See you guys.